welcome to Motivation Monday. I am Shanny and I am here to motivate you. So today I would like to talk about something, of course. Now the other day I was watching a movie. It's not a very popular movie. You may have heard of it. It's called Titanic. It's really not that popular. It didn't really make a lot of money or anything like that, so you might not have heard of it. That's okay. But if you don't know, Titanic is a movie about the Titanic. It's actually one of my favorite movies of all times, but while I was watching the movie, I realized a lot of hidden messages were in that movie. And I would like to share some of the thoughts that I had during my viewing of it. Number 1, chance. Now, if Jack had not taken the chance of gambling all of his belongings to get on that boat, then he would not have met Rose, he would not have fallen in love, he would have not had the best day or two of his life with the woman that he would love forever in all of eternity, and he wouldn't have died. But the point is that he took a chance. He took a chance to get on that boat, to find his true love, and to spend those few hours that he had with her so that he could die a happy, happy man. And so what do we need to be taking chances on? We're all gonna die anyway, and so why don't we take a little bit more chance? Why don't we get out there and do something that might be scary? Maybe we invest a lot of ourselves into something that might not pay off, but maybe it will. And maybe you will end up finding the true love of your life, metaphorically, and you will end up drowning in a sea of bliss, of love. Number 2, wealth. This movie talks very much about wealth. The whole thing is about wealth, including the very beginning where Jack is gambling all of his money away. Now, what is wealth? What is true wealth? We say it all the time. We talk about it all the time, but do we really feel it? Do we really feel it? Look at the rich people that were up in first class on the Titanic and how happy they were. They were not happy. Their mothers were making them sit up straight, perfectly prim and proper, which had to have hurt their back and their ribs after 20 minutes, let's be real. They had to eat like fish eggs and little caviar and little, like, who eats that? Like, how could they possibly be happier than the people who were below deck, dancing, having fun together, being together, because that is what matters. How could they possibly be happier than the people below deck? Now, that is not to say that if you do have wealth in your life that you are not happy. That just means that what you value needs to be number 1, the people in your life, what you believe, your beliefs, your love, your belief system, your love system, your heart, and the rib cage that holds the heart needs to be full of love as well, so that it can be strong enough to hold the heart and the organs in the areas. So, number 3, art. Clearly we've learned a lot from the art of Titanic. Now, not only is it such a beautiful and true story, and so we get to see a very good replica of the Titanic ship, which is very beautiful. We get to see it very detailed, that they recreated for the movie. It was beautiful. We got to see all of Jack's art. We got to see a lot of boobies from that. Like, we see a lot of art in Titanic. Now, what is the art in your life? What is it that you are doing to create something that wasn't there before? All Jack had to do to draw that girl's titillonies is to just take out his charcoal pen and his paper and move it around until he got the photo. Now, that photo was beautiful, and that photo would not have existed had Jack not practiced his artistic abilities. Now, you have artistic abilities inside of you. Every single one of you do. Even if you think you're not one of those, who are crafty, who are artistically talented, who are good at creating things. You might not think you're one of those people, but let me tell you, my friend, you are. Every single one of us has creativity inside of us. If we didn't, the world would not be going the way that it's going. Nothing would ever evolve. Nothing would ever happen. None of us would ever grow. None of us would learn without somebody having an idea and about something, no matter what it is, and having the creation be made of it. And so practice your art so that you can have an artful, creative life. Number 4, tragedy. Now, we all know that the real tragedy of Titanic is that there were so many real, true lives lost. Not just the ones that were portrayed in the movies. There were so many lives lost, and that's so unfortunate. However, in the movie, the big tragedy is that Jack dies at the end, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just give it away? I'm so sorry. You know what? You'll probably never see it anyway. It's not a very popular movie, so you probably will never even see it or know what I'm talking about, so just don't worry about it. He dies at the end. Now, it's tragic that he died. It's very tragic, but what's not tragic is that he was able to find a true love. He was able to bring a woman out of the tormentuous life that she was living with her abusive fiance and being all rich and having to be all proper and trying to be somebody that she's not. She was brought out of that, and that's beautiful. Okay, and at the end of the movie, they're brought back together, and that's beautiful. But yes, it started with a tragedy. Now, one might argue, and when I say one, I mean myself. One might argue that had Rose just listened to Jack in the beginning and gotten on that first boat with her mother and all of the other rich, snobby women that hardly even filled up the boat, had she gotten on that boat, Jack would have lived also, because Jack would have found that door on his own to float on in the ocean, and he wouldn't have frozen and drowned to death. What was my point? Number 5, love. I look at the movie Titanic as a big, huge message of love. And every time I watch it, I feel more inspired to spread my love and my wings of love around the ones that I love, to love them and to make them feel loved in a loving way, so that their love can be fulfilled with a loving lover who loves their love and who gives them love and who loves you and who loves themselves. Because we should all love each other and we should all love ourselves. Well, those are the 5 thoughts that went through my mind whilst watching Titanic, and I just wanted to turn them into some thought-provoking thoughts for you to think about during the week of, first of all, chance. Take a chance, my friends. Do something new this week. Do something that you might be scared to do, but it might get you one more step closer to pure happiness, as happy as you can be on this earth. Number 2, wealth. Go after wealth in life, but go after the wealth that's going to make you happy, and that's not necessarily money. I don't think that is money at all, but I'm not going to judge you if that's what you think. Number 3, art. Do something artistic, do something creative this week, do something to contribute to a thought-provoking time so that people can have ideas and thoughts and shares of the thoughts, of the artistic creativity that you have inside of your brain to create. Number 4, tragedy. There will be tragedy this week. You are going to face so many tragedies. They might not be big. They might not be as big as the Titanic. They might not be as big as somebody dying or somebody getting sick or something like that. But there are little tragedies throughout the week that you face, or just little problems. And how are you going to look at it? Are you going to look at it and say, oh, well, I'm gonna fight the tragedies, and I'm gonna remember that maybe something good will come out of it later. Maybe if I fight this, maybe if I fight to get on the boat, then I can find true love and turn my life around and be happy. Or maybe I can use the tragedies of my weeks or my past or my existence to try and help other people. Turn it into a positive people. That's what I'm saying. And number 5, love, which is the message of all of my videos. And it is a message that I believe is the number 1 key to get through this life. And I say it all the time, and my friends, I'm about to say it again. Love is the answer. You can get through anything with love in your back pocket. But try and bring it out of the back pocket once in a while and use it to give and to love and to receive and to show your genuine concern and your genuine caringness for all of the loves that you love, and to be the lovingest, loving lover, lovelier that you can be. And spread the love, spread the joy, spread the happiness, keep your head up. And like my good friend Ellen DeGeneres would say, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And as I say at the end of all of my videos, because it's true, you, my friends, are beautiful. You, my friends, are worth it. I would not be making these videos if you weren't. You are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Here's to a great week. I believe in you. You are in here all the time, and allow me to be into your here, and we can get through the week and face it with dignity and respect and love and joy and strength in our muscles, figuratively and physically, and realness. May you remember your blessings, and may you use them to have the most wonderful week that you can have this week. I love you all, and thank you for watching.